to play with 2DDs. Just like I said the last tournament too, you need to stick together and work together.
Yeah.
You can't split up. You can't miss that torpedo firepower. You can't divide it up to 2. You can't ever do that. But this is gonna be interesting indeed.
Yeah, let's see if they do as they always do. Everyone go to one side.
Well, I say 2 cruisers. You have one like semi-battleship, one cruiser, and one destroyer.
Yeah.
Interesting indeed. And on this map too. Interesting.
And Gasp is playing the Weeb ship, I guess.
Yes. Now Gasp is playing the battleship. That's how they rotate it.
Yeah, but it's the Weeb Congo, I guess. Yeah. Because I turned that shit off, so I can't see which it is.
Maya is going for C again.
Well, they are doing differently this time. It looks like Captain Teak is going for B in his DD, while Cyclops is going to A in his cruiser.
My entire fleet is just moving up to C.
Yeah, they kind of.
I wonder who the mastermind is in this team, though.
And Gasp is actually going up between A and B, so.
Well, let's see who of them will win.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
If one team in this tournament has like 2 points, whereas the other one has 1 or 0, we might need to have like a little face-off between the 1 and the 0 team to see who wins and who loses. And then do that.
What do you mean?
And then,
well, 2 top teams go to the final. But if the last 2 teams end up on the same points, like then we just check who in between them won the most games.
Round. No, you just do an elimination round.
Don't have to. We just see who won the most teams against each other. Because they are gonna play 3 games against each other, so some team is gonna win more against the other. So if they still end up in same points, you're counting the individual meetings between those teams to see who's actually winning.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
I didn't tell that it was the rules, but it is. Well, Teak is reversing in.
My cruisers are not going to play aggressive. The only thing in the cap now is the destroyer, and he's in the far side of the cap.
Yeah, Teak is just reversed in. He's actually keep reversing in there, stopping. Now.
Koningsberg was detected.
Yeah, Warrior is detected.
And we didn't even detect anything in return. Shame.
Yeah, Cyclops now entering the A cap.
Well, are they going to push in aggressively? Well, at this point, knowing where the battleship is, and that's on the corner of B, I reckon, on the south corner, both cruisers should just push into B and stay there, just be an anchor, and while the DD just be in the side of the battleship.
Well, the Never Sevens have a problem now. They have nothing to tank with.
No, and they shouldn't have anything to tank with, but they're right now being in a position where they're absolutely useless.
Yeah, they need to play aggressive now, and they really can't because they have nothing to do it with.
Well, the 2 cruisers should just go into the cap and...
my DD is spotted, since they're shooting him.
Yeah.
Is the Mutsuki spotting him?
Yeah, it is, but it's not the firepower in towards the Potvoisk is not effective enough.
Okay, there
not
is.
Effective whatsoever.
Stracht is spotted.
And now Stracht will also have Amy Bartin shooting him.
Yeah, with AP.
Interesting.
Well, he probably had an AP loaded, so... Well, I think if I would be Teak now, I should actually leave the cap, go around and spot these cruisers for the battleship to shoot them.
Yeah, Yeah, you should. You should. Meanwhile, my team should just, with his crew cruisers, just go in, be safe from the battleship, engage the destroyer, and then the cruiser, and that's cap the cap, and then push the battleship together.
Yeah.
But what they're doing now is they have the Königsberg still in C, the Furutaka is turning away from B, and the destroyer is moving in slowly.
Yeah, and there's the Furutaka spotted.
As the
And we
battleship
have
spotted.
battleship shells coming for him.
The battleship is doing right. Should
Yeah,
push now,
overpens.
especially since they're all rotating. The battleship just needs to keep up with the rotation
Yeah,
to not get outflanked.
Strash is doing go for the cap, I see.
Uh, uh, well, Torps incoming from Stracht towards a battleship, I reckon. Battleship's turning away.
Yep. Well, it looks like they are gonna take the B cap back.
They are.
And
But right now, Teak is losing the trade war now.
yeah, and the gas
Something that
has
shouldn't happen so
beached.
easily. Gas has beached. Oof. Oof.
Yeah, and Cyclops is not using the speed of that ship.
They're not hitting Teak though. Should be punished.
They
He should
should
be
more or
punished
less
now.
kill him now.
Nah, not quite. Not quite. This is loud though. There you go, Stracht. Just spot him. Just keep spotting
Yeah,
him. Don't fire guns.
there comes the shells. Is that it?
When
No.
they missed, he went forward instead of backwards. Now, Königsberg.
Cyclops
Shoot
did
the
one of his
destroyer.
famous torpings. He knows where all the three ships is, but he still torps on the north in between B and C.
Oof. If I was Stracht, I should just go right up into the face of the kill him and get rid of him, and then they
Well,
have a lot more playing ground.
well, they should have used their battleship better, I think, because the battleship's sailing around by itself now instead of having. Yeah, the battleship could have
The
supported
battleship
the
should have
DED,
pushed up
so
when both the cruisers were
yeah,
out of the play. But
exactly.
right now, both of the cruisers are keeping themselves in a side. But at least they have the cap, so they don't have anything to worry about right now. They don't have to play aggressive right now.
Yeah.
Whereas the battleship is just sailing away, whereas he should have just turned around and go
Well,
in towards the B.
Teak might actually go to C now.
Torps going in for the Congo, but Congo is
Oh
fast
yeah.
enough that he will miss like Olafin probably.
Now he's taking
Unless he
one.
turns in. Unless he turns out and he's hitting one
He
of the
takes
gas.
one.
He turned out.
Well, Teak is still going for C, I think. But the Warriors seem to be going back. Is the Furutaka also going back?
And now Caps have just out-positioned himself so that he is now officially out of the game.
Yeah.
I can try and snipe, but it's tier 5.
Yeah.
It's not like a Yamato that can destroy cruisers with...
Yeah, and they cut
with
off Teak, so he can't really go into the cap now either, so... and if he gets spotted now, he's dead.
Yep. Yes, focal health left, and the cruiser is still sitting behind the island.
Yeah.
Giving ineffective power into the game. It's difficult. Difficult, 2 cruisers. You can't do much in a DD against that.
No, you can't.
Whereas the battleship is only now
Cyclops
turning
is
back.
now going in to B.
A little too late.
Stracht is
Especially,
spotted.
this is not a good time to do it, especially with your battleship so
Well,
far
you
away.
have to, it's just 1 minute left, so...
And
and he's firing AP there, so it was kind of a... Teak is spotted, so I guess he died.
Yep, that's a rip.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say they misplayed their battleship a bit.
Nah, they did that, and Teak went too aggressive.
Yeah, exactly.
He just stayed in the
Well,
open for too long.
he could have played like that, but then he would have needed the battleship to be just behind him.
Exactly. He played too aggressive for his own team's
Yeah, and now I guess Cyclops is
sake.
just going. I don't know. Oh,
No, I was taking the cap
even
ahead.
if he cap now, it's too late because it's only
Yeah, my
23
team is just
seconds
running
left.
away, trying to
Yeah,
conserve the hit points.
yeah, they're just trying to stay alive.
Yeah, as they should. And even if one of them
And
dies, they still
Cyclops
win.
stops to cap, so
GG.
yeah.
GG to the Never Sevens.
Yeah.